How's it going, everybody? In this video, we're going to be talking about a new national firearm storage rule that the DOJ just put into place. So let's talk about this. But real quick, before we jump into this video, if you think executive agencies like the ATF need to be abolished, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. I also want to give a shout out to one of the main supporters of the channel, which is Route 66 Shooting Sports Park down in San Bernardino. If you came out to the Armed in May event, you know how amazing that range is, how amazing that staff is. And also, we're thinking about maybe doing another event this year. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and comment down below if you're interested, if you would come out to that. And also, if you're just in the Southern California area, I highly recommend you guys check out Route 66. Also, I want you to know that this content is powered by the Firearms Policy Coalition. So head on over to joinfpc.org to help support the Second Amendment cause. Thank you again, Firearms Policy Coalition, for supporting this channel. So like I said in the intro, the DOJ is already up to their shenanigans this year by introducing a new rule on the safe and secure storage of firearms. On January 3rd, the Justice Department announced a new rule to help enhance safe and secure storage of firearms, and they published a best practices guide for federal firearms licensees, or FFLs. So let me read to you the press release that went out in regards to this new rule, and then let's talk about what this is actually attempting to do. So the press release reads, "The Department of Justice today announced a new rule to help enable the safe and secure storage of firearms and published a best practices guide for FFLs. This new rule implements the existing Gun Control Act requirement that federal firearms licensees, or FFLs, that sell firearms to the general public or non-licensees must certify that they have available secure gun storage and safety devices. The ATF Best Practice Guide for FFLs is an important resource and reference guide about federal laws and regulations." And then there is this quote, "Today's announcements build on the department's efforts to reduce the risk of firearms falling into the wrong hands," said Attorney General Merrick B. Garland. "Gun safety is a Department of Justice priority, and we will continue to take all appropriate steps to help reduce the number of people killed and injured by the misuse of firearms." The Department of Justice has submitted to the Federal Register for publication a final rule, which will take effect February 3rd, requiring FFLs to certify that they have secure gun storage devices available to their customers to purchase. Secure gun storage and safety devices, as defined by the statute and regulation, includes a safe, gun case, lockbox, or other device that is designed to be or can be used to store a firearm, and that is designed to be unlocked only by means of a key, a combination, or other similar means. It goes on to state that not all devices are compatible with varying types of firearms. Therefore, integral to the new rule is the requirement that FFLs have available secure gun storage options that are compatible with the firearms they are actually selling. In addition, today the ATF published a best practice guide for FFLs. The ATF's best practice guide is designed to assist FFLs in complying with all required firearms laws and regulations that are designed to ensure public safety and the traceability of firearms. This press release goes on to state that the best practices guide also encourages FFLs to provide customers with ATF publications to help firearms owners better understand their legal obligations, as well as practice steps they can take to help keep firearms out of the hands of prohibited persons and facilitate the safe storage of firearms. So that is the press release that went out. Now, what does this actually mean? Well, the DOJ, through this new rule, is requiring and mandating that FFLs carry a variety of different types of security devices. That means the federal government is telling these sellers that they have to keep an inventory of safes, lockboxes, trigger locks, etc. in their store. Important to note is that the rule says that these stores must have a security device for each type of firearm that they're going to sell. So essentially, this requires a store to keep an inventory of a variety of locks and safes. Also, the new rule requires that the store certify to the DOJ that they have this inventory of different types of security devices that they could sell to customers. That means that if the ATF wanted to, they could inspect these stores, and if they have a certification from this store that they have a variety of locks and safety mechanisms to be sold, and maybe on that day they sold their stock of safes, maybe they don't have any larger safes for rifles, maybe the ATF could then hit them with some sort of penalty, maybe try to shut them down because they certified to the ATF, they certified to the federal government that they have a variety of security mechanisms that maybe on that specific day they don't have. Maybe they have all these safes back ordered because they sold them all. They can't keep hundreds and hundreds of safes in inventory because a lot of these gun stores just can't house all those. They are not big enough to keep hundreds of multiple gun safes in stock. On top of all of that, this new rule also highly encourages these stores to hand out ATF publications to help firearms owners understand their legal obligations. What that really means is that these gun stores are being encouraged by the federal government to hand out these pamphlets, likely ATF pamphlets, that says that if you do X, Y, and Z, the ATF will arrest you, you'll be subject to felonies. Essentially, it's these pamphlets of threats that are gonna be handed out to lawful gun owners, people who are trying to abide by the law, and it's just gonna be a bunch of threats from the ATF say, if you do X, Y, and Z, we're gonna pretty much arrest you, we're gonna charge you with felonies. And again, this is all just to try and scare people from exercising their Second Amendment rights. Now, the claimed goal of this new rule is to reduce crimes. However, they provide no analytics or evidence supporting that their new rule, that this new storage requirements of having these things for sale will actually meet that goal. They present no cases where, because someone didn't have a safe available to them when they purchased a handgun or a rifle or whatever, then a criminal got access to it and used it in a crime. Even more so, as we know, safes aren't 100% secure. Given enough time, almost every conventional safe can be broken into. The real goal of this new rule is to create a greater burden on stores in hopes that some will actually close their doors. Also, an overarching goal of a new rule like this is to see what types of mandates on gun stores they can get through. Right now, they're requiring inventory of safes and lockboxes, but next maybe they will start to say that they're requiring that every single gun, every single night must be locked up in the store. Then maybe they will say, after all that still hasn't met their goal. Well, now we're going to videotape and audio record all transactions in the stores, like some cities have done, like in San Francisco. And then from there, they might even implement more and more restrictions. And the ultimate goal is to create such a burden on these gun stores, such a burden on you purchasing a firearm that people just won't do it. So again, this new rule will really achieve no goals other than placing a greater burden on gun stores. And really, that's just the whole goal of the DOJ here with this new rule. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment down below and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. Also, if you like this video and like support the channel, one of the best ways to do that is to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help to fuel the algorithm or fuel Algore's rhythm. It adds fuel to his jet and it signals to YouTube that you guys see value in these videos and in this type of 2A news. Again, I want to thank everybody who's liked, commented, subscribed, hit the notification bell, who shared these videos. You guys are directly impacting this channel, impacting these videos, and helping me to reach more people than I could have ever thought. I never would have thought I would have 100,000 subscribers. Never would have thought I would have 200,000 subscribers. And a lot of that success is because of you guys and the support you've shown me. So again, thank you so much for all that. Also, I want to let you guys know that the Gundies Awards are currently open for voting. I've been nominated in 2 categories. The first one is Breakout Creator of the Year, and the other one is Top 2A Voices. So if you guys are interested, you can vote for me using the links down below. And also you get 15 votes a day. So if you want to allocate all those 15 votes, and some people are asking me what category maybe I'm more interested in, I think maybe I have a greater chance at winning Breakout Creator of the Year. I'm in Top 2A Voices, but there's a lot of really big content creators also in that category. So again, allocate it however you guys want, but I think maybe I have the best chance in Breakout Creator of the Year, especially considering I reached 100 and 200,000 subscribers in the same year. So again, thank you guys for all of your support. As always, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And never forget to stay with Built Bar Arm Scholars and stay maintain Arm Scholars.